Can foreigners legally own property here in Mexico? This is a question that comes up quite a bit. And in this video, I want to clear the air and demystify what it actually takes to own property here in Mexico, more specifically in Puerto Vallarta as a foreigner. And before I get into that, I would appreciate it if you would like this video, if you would subscribe to my channel, as that will really help me and get this information out further to people who might actually find this information valuable. Now, I've seen a lot of misinformation on the internet as far as what it takes to actually own property in Mexico. When it comes to people who are either in the US or Canada wanting to purchase property in Mexico, one of the things that they see on the internet is that you need to sign some kind of a 100-year lease with the government. And that is far from the truth. Another thing that I see is that foreigners can't legally own property in Mexico, that you don't have the same rights as a national does. And again, this is also far from the truth. Reality is that essentially anybody can own property in Mexico. Now, when it comes to restricted zones, areas such as near the border or near the beach, then in those situations, foreigners need to buy the property through a trust known here in Mexico as a Fideicomiso. Now, you don't always need to have a trust set up. For example, if you're buying property, say in Ciudad de Mexico or in Guadalajara, really anywhere central in Mexico, you don't need to set up a trust or a Fideicomiso as a foreigner. You actually get to hold an escritura or title. But when it comes to restricted zones, again, such as near the border or near the beach, then in those situations, you do need to buy the property through a trust or a fideicomiso. These are very simple to set up. Really, any bank can do this. It costs around $1,000 USD to get set up and around $450 per year to maintain. Now, this trust is renewed every 50 years in perpetuity. And yes, you do have the full rights to this property. You can live in it, you can rent it, you can flip it, make money from it, you can pass it down to family. There are no restrictions. Anything that a national can do with their property, you also can do with your property. And again, I want to make this video because I see a lot of the same information that is being perpetuated by people who are either uneducated or they really just want to misrepresent what it takes to actually own property here in Mexico. And so just to recap, foreigners can legally own property in Mexico that includes restricted zones such as near the border or near the beach, and it is done through a trust or a fideicomiso. Now, this is written into the Mexican Constitution, so this is not some kind of loophole as other people on the internet will say. This is not to try and circumvent any kind of system. This is actually in the Mexican Constitution, specifically for foreigners to be able to own property in those zones. So if you want to know more about buying property in Puerto Vallarta, then send me a message. I'd be happy to help. I'll leave all my contact information below, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.